In a recent Reddit post, a South Carolina gentleman has shared a video of a cryptid or crawler creature that he's witnessed in his trees, breaking the tree limbs and destroying his property. Here's that full clip and audio.
I hope you can hear this. It sounds like gorillas fighting in the tree. They're breaking limbs bigger around than me. I've never seen anything like it in my life. This is the second time I've come over here. And the first time when I got up under them trying to figure out what it was, they started breaking limbs off and throwing them at me. And I still cannot figure out what it is. Look, they're ruining this freaking place. What in God's name is it? It's bigger than me, whatever it is. Because it's breaking limbs off that it would take me 2 minutes to saw. Look, see, he's coming right above me right here. He's fixing to throw something at me, whatever it is. Yeah, they don't like you messing with them. Look. What in God's name is going on? Look, that's bigger than me. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. What in Jesus' name is doing this? Oh my God, he just took half the tree down. Something, oh my God, oh my God. Oh, it's gotta be I don't even think a bear would have a chance in Hades and it doing this. It's something stronger than a bear. And he is pissed. Yeah, that's a healthy tree. About 8 to 10, maybe even 12 inches in diameter that he just broke because he's pissed because I'm getting close to him. I think I'm gonna bounce because I think he just hit the ground, which means he's about to face me on foot. And I don't really want to wrestle with somebody that can tear trees down. Just because they're mad. My God, look at the tree he just freaking broke in half.
As far as hoaxes go, there are no shortage of fake clips online. Some can be easily debunked, with plausible theories and speculation of how it was done. But this one is causing a stir in the online communities, not only among the easy believers, but also among the skeptics. One thing is true, that if this is fake, there is physical damage happening in the video to trees, and physical danger as well for the man who is filming and commenting as the activity is taking place. For many, it's hard to distinguish how this could be getting faked. It legitimately seems like there is something in the trees ripping, pulling, and breaking those branches. The man even says, whatever it is, they're breaking limbs bigger around than me, some 12 inches in diameter, and noted it sounds like gorillas fighting in the trees, and also breaking limbs that would take him 2 minutes to saw. So these are some pretty big, hefty limbs of the tree that are breaking and snapping up there, and he should know, being the homeowner and being the person who's living in this environment. Some users say they do see what resembles a cryptid in the trees at times. At the 31-32 second mark, here is a screenshot of what one user claims is a cryptid looking back at the man filming the video. Now you decide if you think that's legit, or maybe it's just a classic case of pareidolia, seeing faces or seeing things in normal everyday occurrences, because our brains like to make those patterns and like to make those similarities. According to some users, this isn't the first time they have seen crawlers within trees, breaking branches and acting in a similar way. It just may be one of the first times it's been filmed and documented well enough. Even though we can't see a clear image of the crawler itself, it's pretty compelling. And when we're talking about crawlers, we're talking about pale crawlers, which are a phenomenon of humanoid entities that appear at night, typically in abandoned buildings or in forests or other heavily wooded areas. They're humanoid creatures described as thin and pale, with long limbs and claws and large black eyes or white eyes. They are known to be incredibly fast, stealthy, and smart. While it's unconfirmed, it's likely that pale crawlers are hyper-aggressive, just like we see in the video. Some sightings describe their eyes as having white pupils that glow in the dark. A few things to note with this video is if we go to about the 52 second mark and we just start going frame by frame through this, there's a part where if we play this, there that goes, and it falls. If we go back to this part, there it is. Now going back to the beginning here, what's odd about this branch falling is it normally, if you know how things generally fall with gravity, they will fall straight down. They won't fall and jut out to the side like this does. So as we watch, go frame by frame, we can see within this area here it starts, it's almost thrown off to the side, and then of course, jumbles and hits the other branches and falls out. But there's nothing that would cause a branch to fall sideways, which is what's extremely odd about this. So if it is someone up in the branches pulling strings, taking down branches and different parts of the tree from the ground, completely possible. But there's nothing that would allow it to do that unless someone was more probably up in the trees and throwing the branch down. So if it's a hoax, it's a pretty good hoax, and it's a pretty dangerous one at that. The man also says the first time he tried to figure out what this was, he got up under it and they started breaking branches and throwing them at him, which, if we're looking at this video, is consistent with how the branches are falling. They're not falling. They're not just falling from the wind. It's not a big gust coming through. It is something up there breaking these branches and throwing them down in different directions. Here's another one. Here it is again. If we look at that frame by frame, let's play it one more time as it comes down from this area here. That is not how gravity works. Branches do not fall at an angle, which that is absolutely falling at an angle towards the camera. You can actually see it coming out of the trees towards the camera. That is not something that's naturally happening without the force of something else up in those trees. It's chilling, really. There's another one. That came from way up top. Which is insane. Look how high up that would fall from. If we were looking at these trees, look how right up here. Play it frame by frame. That's coming from high up in the tree. And then falling down. Incredible. We're still not sure why he keeps turning the light off. I don't know if it's giving time for the animal or whatever it is, the cryptid, the crawler, to feel comfortable enough to move around within the trees and go somewhere else. And when he turns the light on, maybe he'll catch it in the act of moving around and actually get it on film. Or from the hoaxing perspective, it might be giving enough time for someone in the trees to move around and get into a different position and not show what's really up there. But we're leaving this up to you. We want you to give your input on what you think this is. What could it be? Is it a crawler? Is it a hoax? If it's a hoax, how could they be doing this? What's the method? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Please share them if you can. And we'll come back with more information if we get some. And certainly more videos if more come out. Thank you for tuning in to the Halloween Unseen as we review these spooky scoops, these emerging news stories and recent happenings in the paranormal world. We like sharing these with you, so please continue to keep an eye out for more videos and like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you.